Hey guys, it's day 20 of my stand-up paddleboard journey. Day 20 on the Danube River, and I'm going through a very beautiful section right now. If you look behind me, to the sides, it's all really tall cliffs. It's very narrow. It's about as narrow as it was where I started in Ingolstadt. I'd be guessing it's probably around 80 to 100 meters, which is significantly less than the 10-kilometer wide sections I've paddled through. And it's still rainy. There's somewhat of a headwind today, but not as bad as it has been. According to the weather forecast, tomorrow it's supposed to be sunny, and this terrible rain spell will be over. The towns have been affected pretty badly by the weather. There have been plenty of mudslides. A lot of towns are out of power. Found that out yesterday. Somebody died not too far away from where I'm paddling right now, and the big waves and wind and currents yesterday. The other kayakers that were a few kilometers ahead of me told me that. Man, that's pretty heavy stuff. So nature is not really something that you mess with. The section that we're going through right now, it used to be a much lower water level, but because of the dam that they put in a couple decades ago, the water level's risen by, I don't know, I'd just be guessing like 20 meters or something like that. So in a lot of these sections, the maximum velocity of the water when it would come through was 8 meters per second, so 24 feet per second. And they actually had to have locomotives drag the ships up these areas, but those tracks and the locomotives allegedly are still underwater. So very much land of the lost out here. There are wolves in the area. On this side, this is the Romanian side. They're pretty famous for wolves and bears. And this is still Serbia over here. So I'm enjoying this paddle, also knowing that I'll be hopping over the dam today, and then I only have one more dam left, which will be coming up pretty quickly. There's a lot of debris floating in the water, as you can see. Makes it a little bit easier to know where the current is, because typically the debris will either get stuck in certain areas where it's just churning, or it will be in one of the fastest sections. If I'm wrong about this, somebody who's into science, you can feel free to correct me, but that's what I've observed so far. So, back on to paddling. Cheers.